Well, Lee, on Saturday you said you like your games to be entertaining games of football, but obviously 10 goals conceded must be a bit of a cause of concern tonight.
Yeah, definitely. This isn't our the way we go about our business. When we've had the seasons where we've sort of rebuilt as the season was progressing, we've always been a hard to beat team. We look like we're very easy on the eye in terms of the offensive areas, but we've been carved open at will tonight, and it's not something that is going to be easy to digest. To be honest, the way the game opened up, we've obviously dominated the ball, and we've dominated the ball in lion's shares of the game. And again, scored 4 goals. One man scored 4 great goals. He showed why he is a Football League player, in my opinion. But that's no good to have people of that quality in your group, and to basically concede the way we have done tonight. Malvern really had to create to score against us, and that's something that we've got to take a long, hard look at ourselves. A week's a long time in football. Last 4 days have undone all the good work we've done so far, and now we've got to start the rebuild process with a proper attitude, a workmanlike attitude going into Saturday.
Absolutely, and obviously prior to the game, obviously Jamie Adams had to be forced out of the team. It's going to confuse the sort of starting lineup, because you would have had your team picked and ready, and then you've had to make a last minute change, and then obviously growing into the match, Reece Thomas was pulled off. He looked quite tired out there, and then the sort of complexity of the match changed. You could see Malvern were growing in confidence, and then obviously the last minute goal as well was telling.
As you say, obviously Jay Adams had to pull out of the game because there's a lot of things in your life that are more important than football, and we wish Jay's family and everyone well in that situation. And obviously Theo being unavailable as well as another player of that ilk that probably would have relished the situation here today, would have stood up and been counted. But obviously when you've got players like that missing, the squad kicks into place, and hopefully other people take their opportunity when it comes their way. There's a couple of players that started the game that probably haven't taken that opportunity that came their way, and a couple of players that have come into the game, that probably haven't kicked on for us. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a lot of the first person you should criticise in your life is yourself. I'll go away and look at things, and obviously there's a certain area that I can't take for granted anymore. I thought I was in a position of trust with trusting the performance. The last 2 games have shown that needs to be looked upon again. But I'm certain that the squad of players will show the right reaction on Saturday, and when we get a Melksham, there'll be a different man of farm turning up. You know what I mean? We know obviously we scored 9 goals in the last 2 games, and we've got 1 point to show for it.
Absolutely, and I think we've said it season after season. Come the end of it, we always come out on top, and we always do really well for ourselves. This is still really early on into the season. I know you've said there you're going to go and reflect on a few things, but how do you think the season's gone so far as a whole?
Obviously we had a iffy first week. We've been brilliant since. Obviously that's why I stay totally away from those awards that come your way during the season, because it seems to be the kiss of death, and like I say, obviously we've conspired to not get the points return that we want after these last 2 games. But again, we've always shown great resilience. The club shows good resilience. I think I'm proving showing resilience, and the team that goes to get set to the field on Saturday will be smarting from this tonight. But again, we know, again, no excuses, but there's been reasons. Like we've come here, obviously as you said, a couple of players missing that would be part of our shape for the starting 11. Obviously they play this pitch well as well. It's not natural. Obviously you had I'm all for young kids getting involved with football, but we couldn't get on it till around about 7 o'clock tonight because they had games going on it. So obviously there's a bit of a crammed warm up in there, and then obviously in the opening exchanges it looked like we were going to give them a bit of a football lesson, but obviously then after that we've allowed them back in the game, and these sort of sides that are always going to be a frustrating team to play against, if you give them opportunities to stay in the game, they're going to grow in confidence, and that's what's happened here tonight.
Well, I know you're going to be looking on obviously the team's defensive performance of the last couple of matches, Lee, and like you say, it is a bit of a cause for concern, the 10 goals, but it must be pleasing for yourself as a manager to know that you've got so much quality going forward. To have 9 goals in the last 2 games, that's got to be a positive.
I'm not even going to look at the goals against, to be honest with you, Bill. I don't want to see it. I'll probably save that for the 31st of October and show it to the kids. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the horror show. But what I'm going to do is go away and clear my head. Hopefully all these quality players Harry Lucas, Jacob Spence, Seth Locke, Aaron Robbins, Mason Winter, all the lads like that were in and around that group cleared our heads as well. And that's just naming them from the back. I'd probably run out of time for the interview if we named the whole squad. But they're so much better than the last 2 games in terms of their consistency. And like, form's temporary, but class is permanent. And I'll back these lads totally. But this is like, you were kind of going to drive back down the motorway tonight, smarting from this. But as I've said already, this is, you play everyone twice. You want to better your points return against every club. I'm certain when Malvern come to our place, we'll give them a warm welcome. And the same with like when we get a Melksham on Saturday. I know, like, listen, let's chat about that game quickly. Melksham's quality. We've got a quality set up, quality manager, quality coaches, quality players. But we're quality as well. And I think it's going to be another good game of football to witness. But I want to stop the basketball scores going on, because this is unnatural. We're not an under-12s team. This is proper football, and 5-5s and 5-4s and all that should be going on.
And talking about classically as well, the fans tonight as well. A long journey on a Tuesday night, and they were turning out in great numbers as well.
100%, and yeah, they always do, and I believe we give them reason to turn out, because obviously you're coming and getting your entertainment. Obviously we want to win these games, and probably we'll take a 1-0 off of someone's backside on Saturday to win us the game and get the 3 points and get our points return looking healthy again. But I'm very, very happy that we're giving them something to witness in terms of entertainment, but they can rest assured that we're going to work hard on making sure that this season is what we set it out to be.
Thanks for your time. Cheers, mate. Well done, mate.
Thank you.